Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to another reaction. We are finally checking out the Deadline album from BLACKPINK, hopefully without too many interruptions as my neighbors have been drilling for the past 30 minutes or so, so some of my reactions have been compromised. So I can still hear them, but maybe it's just in my head by now. Anyway, Go was absolutely incredible. Not just the song that I had on repeat for the last week, but the music video itself was incredible. I do want to provide a bit of a correction on my part, because in the intro, I said that I read somewhere or saw a video that was talking about a teaser, and it referred to like some Chinese culture references. It was my bad. It was meant to be Korean references. I think some of the comments said that that was said by mistake in the original video or something like that. So just wanted to correct myself here. The music video was absolutely incredible. I really thank you so much for the reception on that video, because I for sure thought that, man, turning like a 3-minute song into like a 30-minute reaction was bound to annoy a lot of people, even though I don't really care too much about annoying people with my style of reactions. There's still a little voice there that says that somebody's gonna be annoyed even if I provide a million warnings about pausing and whatnot. But I really appreciate you guys' comments and also providing further, details on some of the stuff like Lisa's slipping masks, the basically what looks like a coin that Jenny was pressed into. I saw some comments about that kind of like provide some cool little meanings as well. It was just an incredible music video, one of the most unique music videos of the year, and by far the most different kind of, not just song, but music video from BLACKPINK as well. So we have 3 songs. 2 of which have explicit warnings, which is kind of nice. Me and My Champion, and then what I guess means fuckboy. Very excited about this one. If you missed my reaction to Go or Jump, check out the playlist somewhere up there. There's tons of reactions to all things BLACKPINK, and if you want extra, we have so much more on Patreon, including Jisoo's Snowdrop, Utopia. I'm probably gonna maybe react to her new drama on Netflix, but we checked out BLACKPINK House, Diaries, 24365, BPM, the movie, the Netflix documentary, all kinds of solo performances, stages, Coachella, whether it's the group or the individual members like Jenny and Lisa. We checked out pretty much every single piece of variety content that BLACKPINK has ever had. Maybe not everything, maybe I missed some, but even something like Apartment 404 with Jenny is available as well. There's a full list of all of the available reactions in the link in the description. You don't have to pay anything if you just want to see what's available, so you can just check out the entire guide for free and just make sure that whatever it is that you want to see is actually available, and then subscribe if you are interested. Please do not subscribe if you are unsure of what to watch. So make sure that it's available and then consider subscribing. And with that being said, let's get into it. Ooh.
We outside every night, just me and my girls. Ay, way too fine every time, just me and my girls.
Oh wait, that sounds familiar.
We ain't playing, just me and my girls. Ay, dropping it, popping it.
The instrumental. I heard it somewhere.
Just me and my girls, that's a little sitch. Pretty privilege, pop off, she could fizz if she want to. You know that's my girl, when I call her bitch, that's a compliment. Take over the shit like she was born to. La 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 la, buy another ball with some superstars. Everywhere we are, we keep it real cute. Mirror on the wall, distant from the mall. Courtside on the ball, we can touch the ball. That's how we move. If we ain't in the spot, ain't a party. We gon' make it pop like a lolly. Pull up with
That was cool.
put your hands up if you with me. We outside every night, just me and my girls, ayy. Way too fine every time, just me and my girls, ayy. Hide your man, we ain't playing, just me and my girls, ayy. Dropping it, popping it, just me and my girls, ayy. Just me and my girls, ayy.
This would be a dope-ass music video. Nice. Draymond Green reference, Golden State Warriors. There's Jisoo. That was such a nice touch.
We outside every night, just me and my girls, ayy. Way too fine every time, just me and my girls, ayy. Hide your man, we ain't playing, just me and my girls, ayy. Dropping it, popping it, just me and my girls, ayy. 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 Just me and my girls.
This instrumental is dope. Yeah, that was really cool. Obviously, it was a more rap-centric, which is why it was more Lisa and Jenny, whereas Rosie and Jisoo took over like the first and second pre-choruses, which is absolutely cool. You know, I would love to see a music video for this. Would actually be really, really dope, in my opinion. But it's like such a, you know, bad bitch kind of anthem, you know. It's hide your man, we ain't playing. It's a girls' night, you know, and we're not focusing on any other dudes. Sorry. Pretty privileged pop off. She could fizz if she wanted, like the pop off, like champagne popping off, and then the fizz. That was a really nice touch. And if I call her a bitch, you know that's a compliment. Cool. Feel free to call me a bitch anyway. Not you, but the BLACKPINK. Please don't call me a bitch in the comment section. Anyway, or do, I don't care. Anyway, the line mirror on the wall, the same from the mall, is cool because obviously it references Snow White. But also, I just realized that I always used to think that it's mirror, mirror on the wall. But apparently the line is often misremembered, and it's a example of the Mandela effect. Because the actual line is magic mirror on the wall. But for some reason, I do not remember it that way. I could have sworn she always said mirror, mirror, but apparently it's magic mirror. Now, there's a cool touch with the pre-chorus because it's actually kind of like multi-layered if you think about it. If we ain't in the spot, it ain't a party, pop, we're going to make it pop like a lolly. So, first of all, lolly in Australian is an Australian and New Zealand slang for lollipops or candy, which that was more or less so obvious. It fits, obviously, Rosie and also Jenny. Rosie was born in New Zealand and then moved to Australia. Jenny was spent some time as a child as she moved there to New Zealand as well. But the word pop is the interesting thing because it's not just pop like a lollipop and making it pop, like making it exciting. It's also a slang for that, but also seen as BLACKPINK is K-pop, but a lot of people almost like take offense with me even calling BLACKPINK K-pop, and they're more than K-pop. Whatever, it's pop. So they're gonna make it pop. They put the pop in pop or K-pop, whatever it is that you want to take. So that's actually pretty cool as well. The Golden State Warriors reference to Draymond was also pretty cool. I'm surprised that Draymond Green was referenced out of all of them, but there's also a reference to Daisy Duke, which is an extremely short denim short, which is associated with a rebellious, carefree style, which is why Jenny says, Daisy Dukes make me speak my mind like I am doing my thing because I'm rebellious and I don't care, which is really, really cool too. So yeah, this song was awesome. The instrumental sounds really, really familiar. Like it sounds like something that I heard in like a movie soundtrack, if that makes sense. Let me know in the comment section who, if this was like sampled or something like that, because it just sounds really, really familiar. But let's continue. Oh.
Ain't quitting, I trust my intuition. Time ticking, but they don't see the vision. I ain't giving up, no, I ain't willing. I'll be winning like it's an addiction. Hey, high, running to the sky.
Oh. Oh, that sounds good. BLACKPINK League of Legends soundtrack when? Oh. Yo, this is so trippy because like the chorus is very chanty. I can almost like imagine like a stadium or something and like a cheerleading concept or something, or like a marching band concept. But like the verses, the instrumental almost sounds very dark, very like almost like it has like a 90s rock kind of vibe to it. Like it's really, really interesting. I absolutely love it. Like the chorus is more anthemic and more triumphant, and the verses are more gritty, if that makes sense. Nice. Ooh. Oh. It's such a triumphant like chorus. That was really cool. Like it's really trippy how gritty the verses are as opposed to the chorus. It's like the verses is like going through it, and like the chorus is like I'm the champion. And it's much more like anthemic, more happy. But like there's something about the instrumental during the verses that is really like I'm in love with that. I love, again, like it just makes me feel really happy. I don't know, maybe it's stupid, but like it's always so funny to see how divided the comment section can be when we're celebrating Blackpink, but there's always going to be a comment that has to put one member or all the members down in favor of one member. Like, if you actually think that the girls would read your comments and see how much you love a specific member and in the same breath shit on the other members, if you think that they're actually going to be like, yeah, let's go, this person, thank you for supporting me, I'm pretty sure that they'll be like, fuck this. I'm not, like, I don't need that kind of fan. Blackpink is one, not, not what you try to make of it. Don't try to put us together, because there's always like these in fandom fights and whatever that you see in the comment section. It's like all four girls have their own fandoms that just fucking try to like tear each other down for some reason. So I love, part of me just feels very like wholesome about the lines, same team, girl, I got you back, and I live in the clouds and I'm looking over you. It's like, no matter if we're together or we are alone, as you see Blackpink, whenever each of the members does, whether it's acting with Jisoo, whether it's a music project with either of the girls, the second that fucking title track comes out, or even the album, all the girls are immediately promoting it on their own socials. So it's like, yes, Blackpink is like this fucking large entity that is just so fucking ginormous, but they don't forget who they really are. That's four members that absolutely fucking love each other and support one another, despite what anyone may say or try to make videos about members fighting, when it's just literally a frame of them looking at each other. Anyway, so yeah, this was awesome. I love like the sound of like the synthetic kind of like Blackpink. Honestly, the verses again are kind of like grittier and made me think of like, yo, I wouldn't be opposed to like Blackpink doing like a League of Legends kind of song, like a little bit more rock, kind of like triumphant kind of like thing, and then it just goes into like the scores that is very different.
Everybody needs love. Do you really want to go down that road tonight? Do you already tried it once or twice? Just to end up hitting the wall. If my signal's mixed and messy, bet you think it's destiny. Call my ex and late night text, 'cause I get off on jealousy. Keep your expectations underneath the pavement. Guess karma's a bitch. How's it feel now? I'm the fuck boy. It's the way that it goes. Call me icy, yeah, you made me ice cold.
Oh, that was nice. Jisoo cursing was not on my bingo for 2026, but I'll take it. So now I've become the reflection of you, basically. You, the fuckboy, have turned me into one because I make you feel like total shit, and I get off of all of the things that you once got off on. So now you're in the receiving line of being played with, because you turn me that way. Damn, that's pretty pretty deep.
You already tried it once or twice, just to end up hitting the wall. If my signal's mixed and messy, bet you think it's destiny. Call my ex and late night text, 'cause I get off on jealousy. Keep your expectations underneath the pavement. Guess karma's a bitch. How's it feel now? I'm the fuck boy. It's the way that it goes. Call me icy, yeah, you made me ice cold. I saw it on front row. Should've won a prize for the stories you told. Or played the game, but I kept the score. How's it feel now? I'm the fuck boy.
Phone is in the veil. If you wanna hit me, try my at the cell, 'cause
cause I ain't breaking up. Heading up, beep, beep, da da da. If you play with my emotions, you already know what's up. I'm so tired of the fake love. Can't no tears from my makeup. Say, how do you sleep knowing that my love was like heaven till you gave me hell? If my signals mixed and messy, bet you think it's destiny. Call my ex and late night text, cause I get off on jealousy. Keep your expectations underneath the pavement. Guess karma's a bitch. How's it feel now? I'm the fuckboy. It's the way that it goes. Call me icy, you made me ice cold. I saw it on front row. Should've won a prize for the stories you told. Oh, played your game, but I kept the score. How's it feel now? I'm the fuckboy. If I told you it's not that serious, heartbreak built experience. It's evident that you burned the bridge, I'm on fire.
No, playing with fire.
I'm louder, I don't like you, I'm just
Kill this love.
how's it feel now? I'm the fuckboy. It's the way that it goes. Call
Yo, Jesus going for the record F-bombs.
how's it feel now? I'm the fuckboy. If I told you it's not that serious, heartbreak built experience. It's evident that you burned the bridge, I'm on fire. You set the tone, now I'm louder. I don't like you, I'm just boy. How's it feel now? I'm the fuckboy. It's the way that it goes. Call me icy, yeah, you made me ice cold. I saw it on front row. Should've won a prize for the stories you told. Played your game, but I kept the score. How's it feel now? I'm the fuckboy.
That was really cool. Honestly, maybe even my I don't know which one is my favorite, but it might be Go because I listened to it so many freaking times as well. But Fuckboy is might actually be right up there too. Like I really enjoyed it, and it's just like a beautiful receipt to someone that played you and basically took someone, as they said, my love was heaven and you put me in hell, basically. Like my intentions were pure, you played with me, and now I get off of playing with fire, which no pun to the actual playing with fire song, but now I'm the one who feels like the fuckboy because you're the one who I am running circles around, who wants to see me back and wants to call it destiny and mixed signals and all that shit. Like now I'm the one who's just bored because I saw you for who you are. So how does it feel to be on the receiving end of a fuckboy attack? Well, I love the fact that they decided to go a little bit more on the acoustic side, and it's just the lyrics speak more volume than having like a super bombastic instrumental. I just love that it's basically like karma's a bitch, and now I'm kind of like playing you for the fool that you made me for all this time. Like even like the line should have won a prize for the stories you told, like all the lies and all the deception. So hindsight's 2020, being in love, having like those rose-colored glasses and believing everything, and now you no longer interest me. I also love the fact that, as well as the lyrics kind of like touch on like going from like this toxic relationship to being like this quote-unquote fuckboy that sees the bigger picture and no longer is going to be deceived by this relationship. So I'm not going to go back to this relationship because I'm bored with you. So now I feel like the fuckboy that you made me feel like initially. You also get that sense from like the way they're delivering the lyrics as well. There's like this, some vocals feel a little bit more vulnerable and a little bit more emotional, while other vocals legitimately, when they say, fuckboy, they say it with like this, nonchalantness in a way. There's like literal coldness expressed throughout. the vocals themselves. And the fact that they closed the album with this song is kind of, I would say, symbolic, because it's like we learned so much, and so much had happen for us to get to the point of getting this comeback. So much transpired in their solo careers. They did so much. And it's almost like, if you equate the toxic relationship to a relationship with fans or like haters, we're no longer going to be amused or affected by the hatred that we get. So we become the fuckboys of the industry, so to speak, because we no longer are receptive to the hate that is being thrown at us, if that makes sense. The article, or like the about section, says that ending Deadline on an emotional armor instead of vulnerability makes it feel like a statement. They're not the same anymore, and they're not going backwards. And it makes sense, because you guys reminded me in the comment section for Go that literally in Shutdown, they were shutting down all those doors that represent their past, like music videos and their past chapters. Like, we're closing that door. We grew up from all of that. We learned so much from all of that, and now we became kind of like the fuckboys, because we're colder, we see the bigger picture, and we're no longer affected by things that are not going to bring us any good, you know? So by closing in all the chapters in Shutdown, they go into like this new era. And in Fuckboy, they end it on like this cold line, right? How does it feel now? I'm the fuckboy. They end on like a more like stronger note than on a vulnerable note that would like maybe even express some uncertainty, like what's going to happen. Like, it's a little bit more definitive, so it feels like, at the very least. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm speaking out of my ass. Happens sometimes. Anyway, I really enjoyed this album. I wish it was longer. I wish we had like a full album. Obviously, I'm never going to say no to more Blackpink songs, especially when it took so long for us to get that. But at the same time, I'm also thinking about what we did get outside of this album. All the members of Blackpink had such incredible albums that I enjoyed so much, and they all like became megastars in their own right as well. They became so much bigger as themselves, and now they came back as Blackpink, and it's almost like a new version of Blackpink that is bigger than ever. So overall, as much as I would love to see more, or hear rather, more songs from this album, it would be absolutely amazing. I am incredibly happy with what we got, and I love the fact that we got like a slower song like this that doesn't necessarily speak about just being vulnerable and toxic, but actually getting stronger from that toxic relationship. And I feel that like that speaks volumes to Blackpink as a whole, and from like a symbolic sense, I guess. So if you enjoyed this reaction, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, check out the rest of my reactions to all things Blackpink somewhere up there, and I'll catch you all next time. See ya.